Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand for the presentation of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ronnie Mazzell, and I'm the Deputy Director of Training from the Raleigh Fire Department. On behalf of Chief McGrath and the entire command staff, we want to welcome you here tonight for Raleigh Fire Department's 42nd Recruit Graduation Ceremony. And with that, Chief McGrath sends his sincerest regrets. He and his wife couldn't be here tonight. They are out of country, currently celebrating their wedding anniversary. And so with that, I would also like to take this time and opportunity to recognize some special guests. I saw a lot of military men and women who came in uniform. We thank you so much for your service. A lot of fire service personnel in uniform. We thank you for being here and supporting this academy. So with that, we'll move on. And back in September, we had 787 people apply to become Raleigh firefighters. 380 of those took the written aptitude test. 192 of them completed our physical agility. Of those, we interviewed 99 people. Tonight, after 32 weeks of long, hard, dedicated training, these 36 recruits will become Raleigh firefighters. And with that, I would also be remiss if I didn't recognize our city manager, Ruffin Hall. We thank you so much for being here tonight, manager, for taking time out of your busy schedule. We thank you for being here and supporting us. So at this time, I would now like to call recruit Stephen Merritt to the podium to lead us in our invocation.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, we come here today first to say thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for letting us get here safe. And thank you for this long journey that you've been with us throughout each and every day. Lord, second, I ask you that you improve us. Improve us as men, women, as well as firefighters. Give us the wisdom to know that we're your instruments on the day that we get the call so we can do as you guide us. Lord, give us the strength so we can push out the fear. And Lord, give us serenity when we cannot change the things that we want to, Lord. We ask you to continue to guide us. As long as you're with us, you are stronger than all, Lord, and we will prevail. Lord, just give us your strength and let us know the eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what you have in store for us. As long as we take one, you will take two, and you will never leave us. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, Stephen. Ladies and gentlemen, now at this time, it is my pleasure to call our Director of Training to the podium, Assistant Chief Kendall Hogan.
Good evening. It is my honor and pleasure to be here tonight to welcome you and address the 42nd Academy class of the Raleigh Fire Department. But first, I would like to thank my training staff for the exceptional job that they have performed in the last 32 weeks for preparing this class for this moment. First of all, I would be remiss to leave out Miss Carrie Clark. Miss Clark sits down in front. Miss Clark is our administrative secretary. She is definitely the workhorse. She keeps us in line, lets us know what's going on a daily basis. Her dedication is unbelievable to the fire department. Division Chief Ronnie Mizell. Chief Mizell is my right-hand man. Without him, the Fire Training Center would not run as smoothly as it does. Captain Jamie Hill. Captain Hill is our coordinator, academy coordinator. He runs the show. He does the planning. He looks after the recruits from the time before they're hired to this moment. Captain Ben Averett. Captain Ben Averett is our academy captain. He runs the day-to-day operations with the recruits, making sure they're on time, the classes are scheduled, and pretty much anything in their wheelhouse that they need, he is the gentleman they come to. Captain Doug Campbell. Captain Campbell is our EMS coordinator. He makes sure our personnel become highly trained in the EMS field and are ready to meet the demands of our citizens out in the field each and every day. Our instructors, Lieutenant Jess Richardson. Thank you, Jess. Lieutenant Frankie Beasley. Lieutenant Chris Barrows. Lieutenant Michelle Smith. Lieutenant Charles Sutton. Firefighter Eric Heisey, who is also our EMS coordinator, assistant EMS coordinator. Lieutenant Glenn Todd. Our instructors take the time out of their busy life and dedicate the last 32 weeks to these recruits to make sure they're highly trained and that they're comfortable going out on the line to meet the challenges that we're fixing to send them to. These gentlemen have unbelievable dedication to the Raleigh Fire Department. They pretty much put their lives on hold to make sure that this happens. I can't say enough about their dedication. They really are important to our fire department, and thank you. To the families and friends, thank you. To the families and friends, I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight to celebrate this enormous accomplishment, because it is. The training staff and the Academy have put together a wonderful program for you to enjoy and celebrate the Academy's accomplishments. During the last 32 weeks, this group of men and women have been placed through a training process that at times pushed them to their limits, both physically and mentally. However, we are here tonight with 36 individuals that have proven to be worthy of being called a Raleigh firefighter. On February the 20th, I watched each one of them walk into the Keeter Training Center. Some of you had no idea what to expect. Some of you come from a military and a firefighting background. It was somewhat comical, extremely sad, to watch the group line up in formation, try to do push-ups, try to do jumping jacks, and really not understanding what was happening in the moment. However, during the next 4 months of intense physical training and fire training, this academy developed into a well-organized team. Our instructors could start seeing the work that they were performing and began to understand what they really meant to be each other and to how they developed into a team and how they worked together. It was exciting to watch. After finishing the fire training, then came EMT and Captain Campbell, the final hurdle to the finish. As I was stopping by the training center each day to check on what was going on, I recognized that they were developing bonds between each other to help each other get through the EMT program. It's a large and extremely difficult course that lasts over 2 months of intense training with a state exam at the end. And it was my pleasure on September the 19th with the training staff to inform all 36 of our recruits at one time that they had all successfully completed and passed the EMT test. So class, when you leave here tonight and begin your next steps in your life and career, I can promise one thing. 30 years from now, you will remember this moment. You will remember your recruit class. You may not remember every call you answer or every moment at the firehouse, but you will remember your class of 42. And I could go on with more examples about how we watched the group come together as one. But what the staff has realized is that this class has not just learned how to force a door or ventilate a roof. They have learned the true meaning and their purpose of their new profession. To the class of 42, be proud. Be proud of who you are, be proud of who you have become, and be proud to be one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Hocutt. And on top of that, I would like to add something as well. How about the Wake District pipe and drums, public safety pipe and drums? And then the gentleman that you see running around snapping pictures, he is our historian, Mike Legueros. So he records this event as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to call to the podium and introduce the 42nd class president, Mr. Daniel Dean.
Thank you, Chief. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Dean. I had the privilege of serving as class president for Raleigh Fire Academy 42. On behalf of all 36 of us recruits, I'd first like to say thank you to the families that lent the Raleigh Fire Department their loved ones for the past few months. I understand that not only the recruits, but also every member of this training staff has worked tirelessly to bring all 36 of us through this academy. That's come at the expense of family time with children, spouses, and friends. All of you at home have helped us study, those of you who have made us coffee at 5 a.m., and those of you who have been understanding when we're passed out in bed by 8 p.m. You've been a faithful support team, and we owe you our gratitude. I'd also like to thank the training staff, especially Chief Mizell and Chief Hocutt. As recruits, we'll never know all the headache that went into and planning and executing the hundreds of training evolutions that we have been fortunate enough to have undergone since February. We've been pushed far beyond what we expected, both physically and mentally, but throughout this academy, you as a training staff have shown tough love when necessary and encouragement when appropriate. Despite the imaginative and colorful ways that you've motivated us to get here today, the care and interest in our well-being has been paramount. We appreciate the investment and sacrifices you have made to mold us into Raleigh firefighters. Finally, I'd like to address my class one last time. I've enjoyed the time we've spent together, and I'm proud to be part of this group of new Raleigh firefighters. I'd like to leave you now with a challenge. As we depart from the academy and go out to our new assignments, I challenge every member of this class to be a leader. I understand that we're new, we are fresh on this journey, but we can still be leaders in this department, because leadership is not dependent on rank, leadership is dependent on attitude. As a new firefighter, we can lead with a positive attitude when the tones drop at 3 a.m. for a sick call. We can lead with initiative and an eagerness to master our trade instead of fall into complacency. As a rookie, we can lead by establishing and upholding a standard of excellence in all that we do, from station chores to fireground procedures. We may be years off from holding a command position within this department, but we can lead now. And we should lead now, because eventually we will be in command. And leadership is more comfortable when it's been practiced, not thrust upon you. Again, thank you to my class for operating as a family these past few months. I look forward to working with all of you shortly. With that being said, I'd like to thank the individuals responsible for creating our class plaque. That would be Recruit Dalton Tant, Recruit Matthew Carithers, Recruit Colby Stepp, and Recruit Joey Jensen. Also, Captain Doug Campbell, who handled the custom leather work for us. I would like to invite Chief Mizell and Chief Hocutt on stage. I speak for the entire Class 42 when I present the training staff with our plaque. May it serve as a token of our appreciation for all you've done for us. Thank you.
Good evening. The Valedictorian Award is given to the recruit with the highest overall academic average. This academy has received over 1,000 hours of training in firefighting, emergency medical, and hazardous material. They have been given approximately 60 tests, state exams, and quizzes. Tonight's recipient has proven to be at the top of his class and is graduating tonight with a 96 average. It is my honor and privilege to announce that the valedictorian for the 42nd Raleigh Fire Academy is Joshua Miles Lowell.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for the Raleigh Fire Department 42nd Academy graduation. First off, there are two groups of people I would like to thank, and without, we would not be up here on this stage. To our friends and family, thank you. You not only supported us throughout this entire process, but you sacrificed alongside of us, and that did not go unnoticed. To the training staff and instructors, thank you. You bestowed your knowledge and wisdom onto us, helping create a foundation of fundamental skills that we will have for the rest of our career, and we are forever grateful for that. Over the past 32 weeks, we were pushed to our physical, mental, and emotional limits. We established essential skills and certifications. We learned, we trained, we learned, and we trained, and then we learned and trained some more. We were preached attention to detail and situational awareness. We conquered fears. We learned to trust in our equipment, to trust in the man next to us, and to trust in ourselves. And more importantly, we established a brotherhood. To the 42nd Academy, I challenge each of us to set a level of quality that says that good enough isn't just simply good enough. That minimal effort is not acceptable, but instead to strive for perfection, even in the small things. To be professional in our job, passionate about our career, and dedicated to never stop learning. Our job is much bigger than just ourselves. Our work becomes not only a manifestation of our own lives, but of this department and of this city. Study our job, know every tool, become an expert in each aspect, make every day a training day, and become not competent, but proficient, and become a great fireman. Class 42, we did it. In the words of William Shakespeare, we few, we happy few, we band of brothers. Thank you.
Good evening. I have the privilege tonight of presenting the Most Outstanding Recruit Award. But before doing so, I would like to once again thank the family, the friends, and the loved ones. Your support is so crucial to our mission. You are the true heroes and heroines on the home front, while we care for those that are unable to care for themselves. Your love and support when we return home helps us to deal with yesterday, enjoy today, and prepare for tomorrow. This ensures you're part of this family that we call Raleigh Fire Department and the fire service as a whole. So I would say to y'all, welcome to the family, be proud of your firefighter, and thank you for being outstanding. So, outstanding, what does it mean? Webster defines the word as one marked by eminence and distinction. Wikipedia defines the word as one who is prominent and noticeable. Common sense suggests that it's simply one who stands out in a positive manner among the group. So now we take a look at this group. We could all agree that they are all outstanding for their marked progress over the last 7 months and for the completion of this endeavor. But the instructors were tasked to choose only one of you for truly standing out amongst your peers. As we discuss who this one would be, One name was consistently suggested by each instructor. This individual brought their heart, mind, and behind every day with a no-quit, can-do attitude. This person put others before self and went the extra mile to assist their classmates to assure that no one was left lacking. This individual also excelled at all facets of this academy and profession, from physical demands to class and book work to the practical, hands-on applications of the job. So join me now in congratulating Matthew Carruthers.
I would like to thank all of you for taking the time to be with us today. It is a great milestone in each of our lives to have reached a very special day. The fire service is rich in history and tradition, and each one of us is glad to be a part of it. Each recruit in Class 42 has faced many challenges and hardships and truly learned what it takes to earn the title firefighter. We have all conquered many fears and overcome many obstacles throughout our time in the academy. The instructors have gone above and beyond, time and time again, teaching us not only the foundations of the fire service, but also the skills that the textbooks cannot. We have been taught many important jobs, such as search and rescue, fire suppression, and EMT. But the most important skill that we have all been taught is teamwork. We have been shown to work effectively as a team and accomplish tasks that one person simply cannot do alone. I'm so grateful for the experiences I've had and all that I have learned over the past 32 weeks. I am so excited to stand beside these 35 brave men and women as we officially begin our careers. Thank you so much to the staff and the instructors for their time, effort, and faith you have put into all of us. We appreciate you giving us the opportunity to serve next to you as we answer the calling as Raleigh firefighters. Thank you, and God bless.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now at this time, we will now award the graduation certificate and badges. Command staff, if you'll please come forward. Brady Alton. John Atkins. Brandon Balcom. Matthew Bledsoe. Libro Burnett, Jr. Clap if you want to. It's been a long time coming. Devin Callahan. Brandon Campbell. Hannah Canterbury. Matthew Carruthers. Justin Casey. Jeremiah Davis. Lamar Davis.
Right two. I said, who? Right, peace.
Daniel Dean. Andre Fanto. Jason Finnegan. Joshua Fritz. Chase Golden. Justin Hales. Jonathan Hedden. Ross Hope. Joseph Jensen. DeQuante Jones. Robert Jones II. Mary Beth King. Paul Cray. Joshua Lowell. Mitchell Mallory. Stephen Merritt. Jared McChule. Austin Parton. Andrew Perlack. Bruce Rice. Jason Rumpler. Brett Siebel. Colby Stepp. Dalton Tant. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the highlights of this graduation ceremony is pinning of the badges. And because of the number of recruits that we have here tonight, we will pin the badges one row at a time. And I would like to remind everybody that this is your time as a family. So we would now like to invite the family members and guests and friends who will be pinning the badges for these recruits on the stage to please come up on the stage and pin the badges now. Take as many pictures as you like and embrace and enjoy this time.
Peace. Grab seat, seat. Rank 2, 19, right, peace. Forward, march.
Good job. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll follow the same routine for the friends and family members who will be pinning the badges for these firefighters to please come up on the stage, take plenty of pictures, enjoy this time together.
Peace. Grab seat, seat. Rank 3, 19, right, peace. Forward, march.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we invite the guests, families, and friends who will be pinning these badges to please come forward and do so now. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to call to the podium Chief of Operations, Assistant Chief Brad Harvey, who will provide remarks and then deliver the oath of office.
Good evening. I heard a lot of thanks for the families, friends, and loved ones. I'm here to tell you congratulations. I know everyone's a little anxious, but let me assure you it's going to be okay. This group has chosen a noble career, and you will feel their sense of pride at the kitchen table. I want you to take pause and take comfort that your loved ones, they'll have a sense of belonging, something bigger. They'll have a steady paycheck. Hear, hear. They're going to come home with a sense of purpose and a steady paycheck. They also have a sense of pride in their accomplishments. You'll see them walk taller into the house. I guarantee you will know when they first get to drive the fire truck to the grocery store. Congratulations on your new extended family. I don't know whether you call you recruits or firefighters yet. To you firefighters, congratulations. Tim Sindelbach of Firehouse Magazine states, the number one question in today's fire service is how to deal with them. Them is not administration. Them is not the city manager. Them is not the citizens. Them is you, the newest generation of firefighters, the millennials. I'm suggesting to you and my colleagues, instead of focusing on generational differences, we focus on the sense of duty and our commitment to service. Teammates, we will lean on our millennials as iPhones and drones evolve in the fire service. To the class of 42, you will lean on the incumbents as you approach your first hydrant. Learning friction loss and the new rule of thumb as you embark to the grocery store. I want to leave you with one last thought. It's a partial quote from S.L. Parker. At 211 degrees, water is hot. At 212, water boils. The difference is 1 degree. Nothing happens at 211. At 212, you can power a train. Be the one that goes the extra degree. Welcome to the club. Please raise your right hand and prepare for the oath of office. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear that I will well and truly perform the duties of my new rank to the best of my ability. I will obey and uphold the Constitution of the United States. The laws of the state of North Carolina. The ordinances of the city of Raleigh. And all rules of the Raleigh Fire Department. I do solemnly swear. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Harvey. 32 weeks ago, the Academy instructors called these 36 individuals to attention for the first time. Tonight, Captain Hill and Captain Averett will now dismiss the 42nd Academy for the final time.